Hi friends, welcome to your Eagle Public Library Kids class. My name is Tammy and today we have something really fun and simple for you to do. We are making bird kites and it's a great way to make a craft, get outside, have some fun. I wish I could show you me running around the room flying mine because it really worked and it's very simple. And let me go ahead and show you how simple is this. And it, if you can imagine how awesome this flies. Darn, I wish I could see that. Anyway, make yourself one and you can tell me all about it. So grab a few supplies. You probably have everything you need right at home. So let's get started. You are going to need some colored paper, some twine or string, stapler, glue, paper punch, some scissors, and a Sharpie. And that's it. And you can have yourself loads of fun today outside. So grab whatever color paper you want to start your bird. We will go ahead and let's do a bright blue bird. How about that? Okay, grab your paper and you're going to fold your paper hamburger style. So you don't want to fold it the long way. You want to fold it the shorter way, hamburger style, if you know that. I always thought that was funny. And go ahead and make your crease. Okay, so we are on our way to our bird. You've got this going. Now you're going to take, and I'll set this here so you can see it. You're going to take both sides and fold it down to staple it. Okay, so super simple. I did both my sides at once so that I just had one staple in it, but it's kind of hard to hold that all together. So if you need to do two staples, you can. And see where the wind's going to get right through that to grab onto it and fly. That is your key right there. So staple your wings down. I love simple, fun projects that you have all the supplies for already. So a fun thing to do. Okay, once you have that, you see how that works on both sides? Yes. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and decorate our bird. So we can go ahead and you know what? You can color this before you do your folds. You could use pens or crayons or stickers or anything you want on there to decorate your bird. So, you know, do that before you start your folding, okay? And we're just going to need a beak. So let's go ahead and cut out a triangle out of whatever color we choose. I think I will do mine in orange because I have a little scrap orange here. Let's go ahead, cut out my bird beak. You're just going to do a triangle, and the nice thing, even if you do a big one, you can push it into, we're going to be pushing it into there. So you can decide the size you want once you get it in there. So go ahead and make it big, and you can always push it in further if you want it smaller. And I'm going to go ahead and take some glue, and you're going to glue both sides of your beak before you stick it in the fold, okay? So here we have the glue on here, and I'm going to go ahead and stick it down in here and kind of decide how I want my beak to look, and then press and get your beak on there. Okay. Then we're going to go and make some tail feathers here. So you can make yours any shape you want, really. Just cut them out, trace them however you want. I'm going to do yellow, I think. So, you know what, you might want a pencil and go ahead and draw out your feathers how you want so that you can make them all pretty similar. I'm going to just kind of do a big feather shape like this, if you can see that. And then we'll cut 3 of those. So what I'm going to do is fold my paper so that I can cut all 3 of them out at the same time, and they're all exactly the same size because my paper is pretty thin, right? You do want thin paper. You wouldn't want to use cardstock. That's going to not fly as well as the thin. This is just colored computer paper, so you can use just regular construction paper too. Okay, let me cut out my feathers. You could do more than 3 if you want. You can experiment with what flies better or what you need to do to make your bird fly well. Okay, what I found was easiest too is if I glued all 3 of my feathers together first. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of glue them all together before I stick them in there. So you go ahead and glue my feathers on. You will have to post a photo of your bird kite so I can see what you made. And got those all. Now, just like the beak, we're going to put glue on both sides of the feathers and stick them in the back side. Let's get a little glue on that side. Okay. I'm just going to slide those down until they get about how you like them to look. Mine are big. Maybe I would have done those a little bit smaller. In fact, let me take this one off. I'm going to put him in closer so it's not sticking out so much. My glue hasn't set yet. There we go. Let's do that. Okay. It's trial and error, right? That's the fun thing about making crafts. You can always see what you like and then redo it. Okay, there we go. And I think my bird is going to need an eye. So you're just going to grab your pen. I've got a little Sharpie here. And I'm going to give my bird an eye on both sides. If you have googly eyes, you could probably do that too. Stick those on. And simple, fun. Our next and last step is just to to punch a hole right about here, right at the end of your staple. So take it. I hope this one works. There we go. Go ahead and punch a little hole here. Make sure these are rounding out and not smashing down here. And go ahead and cut yourself some twine. And cut your twine long enough so that you can fly your kite way up in the sky. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. This is kind of a running kite too, so you get some exercise running this kite. But I was surprised how well it flew up in the sky. I'm going to go ahead and tie my twine on, and you are set. You have a super fun bird kite that you can go and fly today. So I hope you have fun making this craft. Thank you for joining us, and join us every Tuesday for another edition of our kids class. Thanks so much and have a great week.